Hello everyone. I'm in the person of Pega Ofori, a level 300 student of the University of Ghana, currently combining sociology and adult education.
Hello everyone. I go by the name Boakye-Dankwa, a level 300 student at the University of Ghana offering sociology and adult education. Good day everyone. I'm the person of Sisaraga Kumo, a level 300 student at the University of Ghana offering adult education and sociology. So we are currently offering an elective in adult education, which is ADLT P1 to citizenship and governance. As part of this course, we are tasked to embark on a GSED initiative.
For this GSED initiative, our group decided to volunteer at the Ghana Red Cross Society headquarters at Shiashi in the greater region of Ghana.
As part of our volunteer work, we were tasked with maintaining the accounts of the organization. So here you can see us using our computers. So we're making use of Microsoft Excel to actually check if the accounts on Excel actually tallies with those in the files. And those that didn't tally were asked to write them and report to our supervisor. On the other hand, you can also see one of our colleagues also inputting files and also inputting the PVs of the various files and receipts into Excel.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. We are so glad to have you. Can you please introduce yourself to us?
Okay. So, my name is Patience Abekam Otunkwa, Mrs. and Bassett. I'm the finance and admin manager of Ghana Red Cross Society. Nice to have you around us.
Thank you. Can you please briefly walk us through what you do as the finance manager of the Red Cross Society?
Great. So my role cut across a lot of numerous work schedules. I look at the financial management aspects. We receive funds from donors as well as funds from third parties, people we do business with, so far as Red Cross work is concerned. We receive funds and I manage the funds, make sure the funds are well kept in various banks that we deal with as an organization, and then the funds is being utilized for the purpose of which the funds came in. Then also I look at the human resource aspect of the organization. All the staffs are under my domain for payment of salaries, for leave, anything that has to do with human resource is part of my responsibilities. Then I also move to accounts. Yes, all accounting work in the organization is also under my supervision. I work with account staff who handles the day-to-day transactions of the organization, and then I supervise all their work that they carried on. Then also have a transport unit as part of my supervision role. I supervise the transport department and all the activities that is being carried on over there. I also supervise the stores. The stores unit, the logistics and stores unit is also under my care, or is part of my supervision roles. I also supervise the stores, the stock that we receive in, how the stock or stock management of all goods that we receive and then goods that we issue out. I manage all this as well.
Thank you so much. Can you please then run us through a particular project that the Red Cross Society is currently running?
Right, so currently Red Cross is running the MPOS project. The MPOS project is being implemented at the Western region, Western and Western North. So currently we have our Red Cross does the implementation of project activities through its branches. So the Western, of course, we are dealing with our Western regional branch. That we collaborate with them, we send them funds, we join them to do the activities, stakeholder engagement, training of volunteers, and then we also supervise their monitoring, make sure that the volunteers that are being trained and sent to the field for the activities, they are really doing their work as supposed to be done.
Project that the Red Cross Society is currently embarking on is the MPOX one, based right now, currently based in the western part of the country. So, what impact has it had there currently? How long has this project been running, and what is the impact that has occurred so far?
All right, so I think this project started since March of this year, and with the impact, we did a lot of community education, house to house education, focus group discussions. So a lot of awareness about the MPOS has been created. And now anybody you meet around Western town in the house of the MPOS, they are able to at least shows that they have heard of the disease, and they can give you some tips of what to do in order to prevent, apply preventive measures so that it will prevent the spread of the disease. So that is the impact.
Okay. And then one more thing, why the western part of the country? Are there predominant cases there? That is why the Red Cross Society is focusing just on the western part, or is going to proceed to other parts or regions of the country?
All right, so western part was where the outbreak was severe as compared to others, but I think point of correction, we also, the MPOS is scaled up to also part of Greater Accra region, not only Western and Western North, but the majority, the focus is on the Western and then the Western North.
Can you also give us a few tips on how to prevent it, the mpox disease, the symptoms, and what to do to keep yourself safe and then prevent yourself from getting this disease?
Okay, so the symptoms for the mpox, it comes like a normal skin rashes. Yes, it comes like a normal skin rashes. You feel the heat, and then the rashes, the rashes becomes like very thick, like that of the boils and other skin diseases that we have. And then with the preventive measures, you don't have to get into contact with the affected persons, and then contact them. I think that the usage of the affected persons personal items like towels and cows and all other things, you shouldn't be able to, you shouldn't use that as well. That will prevent the disease. And then the sitting close to the affected persons can also cause that. So thereby giving a chance and then using nose masks and all those preventive measures also help to prevent the spread of the disease.
So essentially, the Red Cross Society uses means of education, public education, to educate individuals on predominant issues, and in this case, the mpox disease. So is that the means that the society
Yes,
uses?
so
basically?
that is not only the means. We use the media, so the radio stations, the CIC, community information centers. Then we also use the focus group discussions, like face-to-face interactions with the community. The volunteers go to visit house to house, visit marketplaces, social places, and then have interactions with them in terms of disseminating the information on mpox to them. So,
Thank you so much for your time and the patience to have us here and then answer our questions so much. Thank you. This is the end of our. Thank you, Ms. Charity.